Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Truth. And as you can see, it's time to go back to the theater, because today I'll be seeing the newest film creeping its way into theaters, and I didn't really like the first one, but supposedly this one is gonna be better. Let's hope it does what Ouija Origins did for the first Ouija movie, and be a lot better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, my review of the 2017 horror film Annabelle Creation, coming up now. 12 years after the tragic passing of their young daughter, doll maker Samuel Mullins and his wife Esther opened their home to a number of orphan girls, along with the nun who looks after them, Miss Charlotte, after the closure of their orphanage. Everything seems great at first, but the girls start to notice some odd things going on around the house. One of the young girls, Janice, is beckoned into a room she isn't allowed to be in by an unknown entity. In the room, she finds the Annabelle doll, and things around the house start to get very freaky. Will the girls be able to survive the vengeance of the spirit attached to the doll? So what did I think of Annabelle Creation? I thought it's an engaging and eerie horror film. The movie is a prequel to the first Annabelle movie, which itself is a prequel to the Conjuring films, which are now all together in the so-called Conjuring universe. And there's also the Nun movie coming out, I think, soon. While I like the Conjuring movies the best, this new film is a million times better than the original Annabelle movie. A big part of that is the great direction the film has from David S. Sandberg, who directed last year's hit Lights Out, which I also enjoyed. The cinematography and sound work are spectacular here. The film has terrific atmosphere and tone to it as well, giving it the feel of an old-school haunted house movie. There's also a ton of actual good jump scares, a couple of which got me with a couple of their tricks. One of the things I love in a horror movie is a creepiness factor, and the film certainly delivers on that. There is some fantastic imagery going on in the background of some of the shots, with objects moving around, which caused a number of people in the audience to gasp, as well as a few bone-chilling close-up shots as well. Have we seen a story like this before, where kids are running around from this entity and doing some dumb things in the process? Of course. But I felt there were enough interesting twists thrown in that the plot has a fresh feel to it. We also get the origin story of the Annabelle doll, which can be quite interesting. I enjoyed the relationships between a number of the characters, including the two main protagonists, who have a strong sister-like bond and want to be adopted together. It's nice to have these characters we can root for and actually care about, which I can't remember doing at all in the first entry. Some of the girls get more character development or more to do than others, as some are just kind of in the background, but I thought it actually worked out. There are also a few fun Conjuring universe Easter eggs to look out for as well. The cast all give good performances as well, starring Stephanie Sigman as Sister Charlotte, the nun in charge of the orphan girls who is surprised when they begin to tell her about some weird happenings in the house at night. Talitha Bateman as Janice, the young orphan girl who has trouble walking that finds the doll. Lulu Wilson, who was also in Ouija Origin of Evil last year, as Linda, Janice's best friend and fellow orphan who knows about the doll as well, and Philippa Coulthard and Grace Fulton as Nancy and Carol, two orphan teen girls who try to exclude Janice and Linda from their activities. Annabelle Creation does a nice job rinsing out the mediocre taste the first Annabelle movie left in my mouth, and is a solid and scary prequel in the Conjuring franchise. I'm gonna give it the rating of... do it. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/WestsideOf515. Like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTruePlaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAList. Until next time, Troop out.